Jason Lee from NextLevelGuitar.com. David's invited me out to show you some of my guitar collection, and another beautiful instrument that I've got that I really enjoy to play is my 2003 American reissue 62 Fender Jazzmaster. So definitely one of the proud guitars in the family of surf guitars. Big difference definitely between this and, let's say, a Jaguar, another popular surf guitar, is the big P90 style pickup. So while it seems kind of weird, it really works. It gives you much bigger sound, gives you bigger punch, a little bit more sustain, I think, too. So definitely the Jazzmaster was popularized by Elvis Costello in the 70s. In fact, he has his own model out now from Fender, currently as of 2008. So definitely an amazing sounding instrument. A few things we'll go over right now. I kind of want to go over the controls as well, just to kind of clarify things. Some people, are a little bit unsure of how all the pickups and all the wheels work. So let's go to the bottom controls. It's pretty standard. Right here is our 3-way selector switch. So here's our bridge, our middle, and our neck. So definitely you can hear that surfy tone out of the middle position, which I would recommend using. Standard, almost like a Stratocaster style knob. Volume and tone, so pretty standard. And we've got our volume. Here's our tone. And then here's where it gets a little bit tricky, but not too hard. Almost like a Jaguar, you can actually just take this, and when you move this up, you're going to be moving just to the neck position. And here's your volume control wheel and your tone control wheel. So these pretty much just slide like that. So we'll try those real quick. We'll open the tone up and the volume. Yeah, right there. And here is our tone. We'll back that off. Real soft sounding, you can hear it. So we'll open that one back up again. But definitely, those are the some of the key features that the Jazzmaster does use. One other thing I want to note on this particular one that I have right here, I did add a buzz stop onto this unit. So what a buzz stop does is pretty much drops our tension real tight right here to where you have a bigger angle that's going to come to the bridge, so you don't actually get any buzzing on the original bridge. And if you see right here when I'm wiggling this, it's not going to pop off that bridge, which is a big problem back in the day when the guys were playing real fast on them. So this is pretty much just a rolling wheel, and this can mount right here to our locking system. So definitely, if you don't want to, be popping strings off or anything during a live show, but you still want to have the classic look, classic sound, and everything of a Jazzmaster or a Jaguar, you can actually add one of these on, which I definitely recommend. One other thing I really did want to mention that I do love the difference between the Jaguar and the Jazzmaster is the Jazzmaster is a full-scale guitar, so it actually does end up having a deeper sound. I can use a little bit heavier strings on it too, so definitely I'll give it a little bit of strum right here, and you can hear the deepness of it. You can definitely hear a little bit more natural low into the guitar itself. And definitely one cool thing with the headstock on the Jazzmaster is that I do believe the Jazzmaster is the first guitar that had the enlarged headstock. So definitely that paved the way for the Jaguar later on in '62 and a lot of the late '60s and '70s Stratocasters. So definitely the Jazzmaster, as weird as it looks, originally intended for jazz guys, ended up I think playing for surf guys, and definitely paved the way for some other instruments from Fender as well. For this module, I do want to mention that I am using actually a original 62 basement amp, set at a pretty low volume so we don't get too much breakup, and I'm actually using a 1993 63 reissue reverb tank. So this is pretty much where we're getting all of our tone from. This is actually a tube tank that gives us all that springy kind of sound. Now I'm going to show you some examples with me playing on the guitar, and you can hear the difference with the pickups now in real time. So let's try it out. I'm going to be in the standard position right now. We're going to have the volume up, tones all the way open. Let's start out with the bridge position. Remember, I have my up and down selector pointed down right here, so that's going to mean we're on these controls. So let's try the bridge right now. So that's going to give us that real kind of thin, choppy sound. Let's go to my favorite position, which is actually still leaving these open, but in the middle. So let's try that one more time. So there's our middle position right there, definitely the quintessential surf sound that everyone tends to like. And let's try it a little bit deeper now with the neck position itself. So now that we've actually gone over the bottom section, we're going to move up to the neck position itself, but with the actual volume wheel and the tone wheel. So you're actually going to hear quite a bit of difference in jump and tone. So let's try that right now. I'm going to open everything up, and let's try one more time. So there you go. There's a few examples that are on my personal Fender Jazzmaster, and I hope that everything's clarified any confusion for you about how the pickup selections work. So definitely this module has helped you open your eyes to some other guitars that are out there, other than just a Les Paul and a Stratocaster. So definitely, if you're at a guitar store, please pick up a Jazzmaster if you see one. Especially the year 2008 is a good release year. Like I said earlier, Elvis Costello has his own model out, and then they have new Mexican reissues for around $7.99 in most stores. So definitely, if you see one, pick one up and try the controls out. I think you'll have fun. Thanks again. This has been Jason Lee from NextLevelGuitar.com. Stay tuned for more lessons from us, and please be sure to visit NextLevelGuitar.com.